Barcelona 1.6, draw 4.5, and Sevilla 5.5. Number one, take us away.
Barcelona Sevilla. Okay. My pick for this game, it is Barcelona -1, Asian handicap at 1.95. I'm still waiting for Barcelona games today, so I'm going to see how they develop against Inter, if they have a big game or a horrible one like Real Madrid yesterday. But at the moment, Barcelona -1. They are playing at home, and at home there are different beasts in La Liga. You must be afraid of them if you're playing against Barcelona at home. And Sevilla barely won against Sociedad. Fantastic game. 3-2 they won yet. And they lost against Eibar. So they are not a consistent team. They start really well and they start in a downwards. They start going down. So let's wait to see what happens to Sevilla. But Barcelona to win at -1.
Okay, Martin, Barcelona -1 at 1.95 for number Juan.
Sounds good. Yeah, Barcelona, as Juan mentioned, have been impeccable at home so far this season. They concede plenty of goals. They've conceded 5, but they've scored 12. Very, very strong record at the Nou Camp. As my learned colleague said, a bit difficult giving tips out now, considering both teams have got European commitments. But I still think Barcelona should be too strong for Sevilla at home. They have got a big game tonight against Inter in the Champions League. But Sevilla do play in the Europa League. They may rest a few players for that. But I imagine both teams should have similar levels of energy for this game. And home advantage and Barcelona's superior quality and technical ability should see them get the job done, I think, particularly if Lionel Messi returns in time for the game. I'm going Barcelona and over 1.5 goals at 1.75.
1.75, nice and safe. Goals are normally on the menu when you play Sevilla. So Barcelona -1 for number Juan and over 1.5 goals at 1.75 for Martin. Martin, Valencia 1.58, draw 4.2 and Alaves 7.2. How are you getting the value out of this one?
I'm going for the -1 Asian handicap on this one. Get even money, 2.0. Valencia, I feel like they're finally finding a bit of rhythm under new manager after a very shaky start to the season when they made a very bizarre managerial change. They've got a few key men out injured, but they have been sort of kicking into gear recently. Don't think they're going to be unduly bothered by an Alaves front line that's only managed 4 goals in 7 games. Joselu, the former Stoke and Newcastle striker, seems to be their main goal threat. Don't rate him that highly. They did beat Mallorca 2-0 last time out, but Mallorca are terrible on the road. Going to the Mestalla is a completely different challenge entirely. So, yeah, Valencia have won all 3 home games against Alaves since they were promoted to La Liga, and I think they'll make it 4 in a row. Valencia -1, Asian handicap at 2.0.
Okay, let's move on. Real Betis 2.1, draw 3.75 and Eibar 3.75. Number Juan, where are you going?
I'm with the Betis to win. I have 2.08. How much you had? 2.1?
2.1, there's no difference.
Okay, perfect. Betis has won the last 3 games against Eibar at home, and Eibar hasn't won in the last 5 as a visit. Betis at home, they're really good. Eibar, they had a fantastic game with Sevilla a couple weeks ago, or a couple matches ago, I mean. Well, yeah, I'm expecting Betis to really cement themselves in their home.
Okay, not worried about Eibar or coming back on the back of scoring 3 against Sevilla?
Like I said, Sevilla, you don't know what's going to happen with them. So maybe it was a fluke, maybe it was Eibar are so good, but I'm going to stick with my guns with Betis to win.
Okay, Martin, Valladolid 5.7, draw 3.6 and Atletico Madrid 1.75. Madrid, they've been your main source of food this year. Are you deserting them?
No, I'm sticking with Atletico Madrid very much. It's going to be a popular bet for me all season long. I had them very good odds to go away and win in Moscow, which they did yesterday. And I think they've got enough time to recover and recuperate for this trip to struggling Valladolid. Yeah, I think this should be a fairly routine victory for Atletico Madrid, actually. Very one-sided rivalry between these two clubs. Atletico have won their last 8 games against Valladolid, and that really should give them plenty of encouragement ahead of this game. I think they've got a pretty big squad as well. Simeone can shuffle his pack a bit, bring in some fresh legs, and yeah, I think they can go and grind out a victory here. If you want more value, you can throw in goals, or you can give them an Asian handicap. But I'm just going to go for the straight Atletico win, 1.78.
Okay, number one, you're on this game as well. Valladolid
Yes.
and draw or Atletico?
I'm also agree with Martin that Atletico Madrid is going to win, but I'm going with to win and over 1.5 goals at 2.3. Yesterday I saw the game against Lokomotiv, and they had a fantastic play. And in fact, I saw Joao Felix asking for Cholo to be 3 men up front and attacking with Diego Costa and Morata. Let's hope that Cholo listens to him, because yesterday was a totally different game than against Madrid. And the last one, they also had a draw against Celta de Vigo and the loss against Real Sociedad. So they need to change something in La Liga. They're still 3rd place, but because of the great season start. But what Cholo saw yesterday, it needs to happen again. They need to be up front. They need to attack more. They have an offensive team. They need to change philosophy, or not philosophy, like way of playing. Just risk a little bit more. You're Atletico Madrid and you're playing against Valladolid, a team owned by Ronaldo that they expect to go to Champions League in 5 years. So I'm expecting Atletico Madrid to win at an over 1.5 goals at 2.3.
Yeah, I like both of them. We'll stay with you, number one. Real Sociedad, 1.95. Draw, 3.5. Getafe, 4.75. Real Sociedad strong at home.
Yes, they are. They score goals and lots of it. And when we think Getafe is playing tomorrow against Krasnodar, so we'll have a few days less of rest. Real Sociedad will be fresh, and they are playing great. They lost against Sevilla, but it was a fantastic game, really dynamic one. My original bet was voting to score at 2.15, but I'm going to change my mind, and I'm going to choose the outright win for Real Sociedad at 1.95.
Martin, do you like this Real Sociedad at home?
Yeah, I think they've got a very good chance of winning. I'm going against the form book a little bit with my tip for this game. Real Sociedad have won both home games to 0 so far this season. But I think both teams can score in this game. Getafe have scored in 5 of 7 matches so far this season. The only teams to shut them out have been Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. They're a good team going forwards. They've got lots of dangerous players. The likes of Jem Matters playing well, Angel Rodriguez. So I think I don't think Real Sociedad can keep a clean sheet forever at home this season. Someone's got to break that trend, and I think it can be Getafe. I think Real Sociedad should edge it, but I'm going to stay away from the winner market in this one and just go for both teams to score. Pretty compelling odds of 2.2 with a couple of different sports books there. It finished 2-1 to Real Sociedad in this fixture last season, and I'd be very happy with the same result again, as I'm sure my colleague would be.
Okay, you stay there, Martin. Give us your banker.
I know they're away from home, but I'm going to have to go with Atletico Madrid. Drew with Real Madrid last time out, but Valladolid is a totally different level of quality, and I think they should prove too strong for them.
Yeah, it looks like a golfing class. Have you got a banker for me, Juan?
Yes, because I'm wearing a Barca jersey. I'm going to choose my banker, Barcelona -1, Asian handicap, and 1.95.
Okay, that's absolutely brilliant, boys. Good luck this weekend in La Liga.